Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. So the share price has been dropping, and BlackRock even sold off, I believe it was 43% of its shares of NEO. Not all of it, about 43%. We saw Citibank cut a little bit as well. But why are they doing that? Well, NEO has officially confirmed it will release its unaudited third quarter 2025 results on November 25th. Before US market opens, and expectations across Wall Street suggest this may be the last major loss before a profitable run begins, because everyone knows that the spending ended in the third quarter. So the fourth quarter is all harvesting. So the question is, what are you doing? Are you panicking and selling, or are you going to buy the dips after earnings report if it is as bad as people expecting it to be? Now remember, NEO sold a record amount of cars in the third quarter, so that should help with the earnings report, even though NEO was spending. However, like they said, it's expected to be the last quarter in NEO's history where we lost money. Wrap your heads around that. Analysts expect third quarter EPS between minus 23 cent and minus 24 cent, implying a quarterly net loss of roughly 580 million US dollars. Anything less than minus 23 cent is a win. Revenue is forecast near 22 billion RMB, US 3 billion on deliveries of 87,000 to 91,000 vehicles. One of the company's strongest quarterly volumes to date. Yes, you heard that right. Despite these headline losses, analysts and investors alike expect the narrative to shift dramatically in the fourth quarter, where improving scale and efficiency could drive NEO's first quarterly profit in company history. This is why someone came on my channel. He's not a subscriber of mine in my last video. His name is Ravi, and said, I'm the only YouTube channel still talking good about NEO, with a teardrop on the side of his eyes. My question to Ravi is, do you buy stocks based on what a YouTuber is telling you, or based on what you are doing, your own research and due diligence? With factory utilization climbing, supply chain costs falling, and NEO's energy and battery as a service network expanding, margins are expected to rebound to the high tens or, excuse me guys, to the high tens or 20% range, a sharp turnaround from early year lows. As management takes the stage on November 25th, investors will be watching closely for confirmation of 3Q's strength and clear guidance, pointing towards Q4 profitability and positive cash flow. NEO is evolving from an ambitious EV maker, guys. We were just an ambitious EV maker, into a vertically integrated energy ecosystem and tech company. And infrastructure converge into sustainable long-term value. So whilst everyone is panicking and coming up with ideas, I even went in the YouTuber channel and put a comment, and he deleted it, about NEO and Cattle maybe suspending their partnership. In his brain, he formulated this idea. But did they say this? Is Cattle trying to steal NEO's market share? These are all questions people are formulating in their own brain now, instead of what the companies are actually telling you. William Lee said that NEO has teamed up with CATL, and CATL has said that they have teamed up with NEO to build the largest battery swap network, not just in China, but globally. But people are formulating in their own brain that because CATL is ramping up a lot of these cheap little stations, that they're trying to take market share away from NEO, even though the CEO clearly said that Cattle is basically building out swap stations for the used car market, which I talked about with the partnership that they made even before they teamed up with NEO with UXIN, for the used car market, as well as for the low-end market and for taxi fleets as well. We are catering for the high-end market, and even for the high-end sub-brands like Onvo and stuff like that. And the partnerships that are making battery swap enabled cars to use our station, which is Chang'an, Cherry, Geely, SAIC, Susfa, they are going to be the models that they are coming out with is not going to be low end like BYD Seal and all this other nonsense. So this is why, you know, people have to be very careful when they come on YouTube not to listen, I've said it before, the company have made mistakes in the past, and that's a fact. But to come up with your own idea and formulate that somehow CATL has changed their mind without anyone saying anything, this is very irresponsible. So I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the games are played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich while we die trying, guys.